Yeah, it's a B6. And that's all metal, folks. This is what's crazy. It's all metal. There is no plastic on this thing at all. Hear that? That's the sound of money. You wanna know what the sound of money is? That's it. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching. I had 20-some homes at that time. Started that when I was in college. And it was funny, my mom actually said, you need to buy a rental property and make money. And I looked at her like, you're nuts. I have no money. I'm in college. I have no job. I mean, you know how it is. You work a little part-time job, whatever. I'm like, you're nuts. I said, you gonna help me? And they go, nope. And I said, well, how's this gonna work? And she said, well, you'll figure it out.
This is a new toy I just got. A Yanmar B6. It's got an articulated boom. Yanmar. There's a little Yanmar. Look at that, huh? Big old counterweight in the back, dozer blade.
This thing weighs about 12,000 pounds. Yeah, it's a B6. And that's all metal, folks. This is what's crazy. It's all metal. There is no plastic on this thing at all. This thing is probably 15 years old. Paid $6 grand for it. And it works. There's only one issue. Somewhere when it turns, it makes a popping noise, which is either the swing bearing, which there is some grease coming out of the swing bearing. It could be that they blew the seal. Or it's the hydraulic motor. But you can tell it's been greased. I mean, there's grease everywhere in this poor thing. And the track's kind of gonna need to be replaced. You're starting to see metal, but this thing is just unreal. I'm gonna build a cab for it. I'm gonna enclose it and put heat in it. But this thing is nuts. I mean, this is a hell of a find for me. See all that grease? That's called the slewing ring. I'd call it a swing bearing, but they call it a slewing ring. You can see those bolt heads just below that grease. There's 1, 2, 3. You actually have to loosen those. And then from the top there's a bunch. And what those do is they hold that plate on, and that plate's like a bearing which swings. So this is attached to the bottom half. So one of the fun things I get to do is take that apart. If that seal's broke. If you grease them too much, that seal will be ruined. So the fact I'm seeing grease on the bottom of it kind of tells me that that may be what the problem is. I'm not 100% sure yet until we start digging into it. Everything else looks good though. Just an old machine. What we gotta do is take out this cover, and I'm hoping the hydraulic control bank is in here. The hydraulic control bank's in here with all these. I'm pretty sure these are rods. Well, it looks like they're hydraulic hoses. And this is some old school stuff here. It's hydraulic. So now we're still going to take this off though. These are it right here. These little guys. Some ladybugs. Let's see what we got. Hydraulic oil. Definitely low on that one. This looks like the swing motor or some sort. No, something else. Yeah, I gotta get a manual on this one for sure. Got some stuff in here I've never seen. 2-speed controls right here. Some grease zerks that go to something back here. Another motor in the back. Bunch of dirt in here. Something has a control lever. Wow. Alright, well, let's stick with what we were working on. I think I'm going to pull this. Alright, so we got the panel off. A lot of stuff in here. And I could change these connections. These run to the boom. It looks like somewhere these all filter back and crawl up through here somewhere. And I am not going to chase all that down. I'm going to change them right here at the lever. Now these levers are mechanical hydraulics. So there's a mechanical gizmo in here that controls the hydraulics, just like my skid steer, my cat skid steer. There's little pins in there, and you push those down and up. They're not leaking, which is good. My cats were leaking. I had to fix them. But what I'm going to do is this back and forth actually rotates you. So this goes to the left. So this line here needs to go to here because this should be to the left, rotation and right. So basically these all just have to be turned go clockwise. They're all off by 1, which is super simple. They're not like completely messed up, but I don't know, it's kind of weird because this isn't ISO and it isn't John Deere, but it's only the one control. So I don't know if somebody fixed a hose or that's just the way they liked it or what happened, but it's really strange. So here we go. Alright, so 3/4. Oh, there we go. So this little guy, we got to remember where it goes now. Now they got markings on, which is nice, but really can't read what it says on there. So we're going to put this over there, and remember it goes to the right. And hopefully there's enough room to keep going. Sometimes with these old machines, or even new ones, they don't put enough room in here and you can't get these things off. You got to disassemble the whole machine. Okay, so that's the second one. See, here's the situation. We got to take off this one before we take off the next one. We've got this little guy helping us out. Now we're going to start to get them screwed up. So that guy is going to go. You guys keeping track of this for me? That's why I like subscribers. You can holler out what I'm doing wrong. People ask me, how do you know what you're doing? I don't. I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express though. And I watch YouTube. So that counts for a lot. I just got my clothes all dirty. My wife's gonna kill me. I go to Sunday school and this stuff, you know. All dirty. Nothing nice. I never have anything nice, folks. All right, let's get this pulled up there. There we go. I wasn't gonna get dirty today either. Nope. All right, so we're gonna move this one over where it should have gone. That way, keep that straight. Now this one's got to move to here, and that one. See, this is how it starts, guys. So we know that this one goes here. So let's get that started. So it's out of our hair. All right. Got that one started. Good call. That's the right one. I know it is. Any Japanese people are watching. If any Japanese people are watching, you need to make more room for us fat Americans who got these big hands. I swear to God. Alright, so we got that mess. And this one we know goes here. So we gotta start tightening these.